Hello everybody, Ford here from Ford's Tool Reviews. Today I'm going to be doing a bit of a discussion video between my Ryobi P1 I'm sorry, hold on a second. I probably have to redo this video because I got a lot of comments from everybody who was asking me which audio system I prefer from Ryobi when I'm working in the shop. By the way, excuse the mess in the shop. So, this is my new shop space. And we're going to be talking about which one I prefer out of the three. The Model P742 radio, the Model P746ID wireless stereo, and we're going to be talking about the third and final one that I have, which is the Ryobi PAD01. Two of these are DC only, one of them is a hybrid. So, for those of you guys who know working in a shop and what it's like, it can be quite loud, and it really does help to have yes, I'm watching YouTube on my TV, actually. Thank you, Amazon, for your wonderful Fire Stick invention, by the way. And that's my bathrobe in the background. This is a shop, but it's more of a hybrid shop. So, so out of the three, this one costs $45. The P742, the Ryobi hybrid stereo, is the second most expensive at about $100, depending on where you buy it from. And the other one is also about $100. It can be upwards to $120 for the PAD 01, PAD 01 part number. And I've noticed a couple of things, and this isn't really me bashing on Ryobi, but I'll listen to a bunch of different genres, and the PAD01 has a huge advantage when it comes to bass. Excuse me, I'm also using a Logitech Bluetooth keyboard. The only problem I've had with this is it's got a nice thick rubber grip, but I have noticed that this thing has a loose wire somewhere. I'm trying to decide if I want to have postage to send this back to Ryobi and either ask for a new unit or just fix it, or because I think it's still technically in warranty. The sound quality out of this thing is actually much better than the stereo, but I like the hybrid capability of the stereo, especially when you're using an HDX power cord, extension cord, which is what you plug that into off of a, I believe that's a power, CyberPower power strip is what I run it off of. All three of these units are really good as far as audio quality, except the $45 one definitely runs out of juice pretty quick. It's not the greatest. I also noticed that this isn't given with any of these things, but you have to plug in a battery in order to change the time. It doesn't really matter which battery you use, and the clock isn't really that accurate. See, it's not that accurate. Then you have to turn it back on, you have to adjust it, and you have to turn it back off to turn it on. It's really annoying. I don't understand why. I don't really understand why they decided to make it that way. Really annoying. Thanks, Ryobi. I should just be able, since that's a separate thing, to just turn on the unit and change the clock setting. But nope, That's not how it works. Batteries are the original ones, and they're still working, so they're taking a very small amount of power. The audio quality in the Ryobi P742 is not that great. It doesn't matter if you use a 1.5 amp, a 2 amp, a 4 amp, a 1.3 amp. Audio quality in this thing is not that great. It's tinny. It's going to be really bad. The Bluetooth connectivity is not that bad, but it doesn't make up for the tinny sound. Now, if you're playing a song that has a lot of bass, it gets better. That same thing cannot be said for the $100 unit or the $70 unit, the Ryobi P76 ID wireless stereo hybrid. This thing, Ryobi hit it out of the park. The 4 amp hour battery gives you very good bass, very good treble, very good high octaves. Very good tenor. It's very crisp. It's very good to listen to talk shows and stuff with. The only complaint that I have with this stereo is, like I said before, they could have done a little bit better of a job with the design, and they would have really made it worthwhile if they had sold 3 batteries with the unit. I know that would have jumped the price up extremely high, but hear me out on this. If you're using a smaller battery, if you're for your stereos, you can use the larger batteries for your tools, like your drills, your Dremels, your saws, and then you have the Ryobi PAD01. And that one's really good. I didn't expect the quality to be that great. The only problem I'm having is I've got a loose wire in the unit that I bought, and it makes a static sound every once in a while from either getting slightly disconnected or it's rather annoying. For anyone who's going to ask, and I'm just going to say this outright, because of YouTube's policies, I do not feel particularly comfortable playing any audio out of any of these. So just take my word for it. When it comes to audio tools, you get good, better, best. Unless you got one like mine, which has a loose wire, which I'm going to hopefully address one day. But you get what you pay for. And that's basically all I can say there. So if you're looking into some good shop quality audio systems, these are pretty good. I know that some of you guys are going to say, oh, well, Milwaukee's better. Yeah, well, Milwaukee audio systems are extremely expensive. They're actually more expensive than Ryobi's. And Ryobi's audio systems include a hybrid. So I can agree with getting Milwaukee for more professional tools. I cannot agree with getting Milwaukee for audio systems. You're not upgrading to Beats. Oh, well, I disagree. Their speakers are better. Even still, that means they're more expensive when they break. So that's why I'm saying good, better, best. I know I've got 3 stereos. I don't need 3 stereos. But it gives me a couple of options. So I hope you guys have found this video helpful in case you wanted to get some stereos, radios. You can't beat the deal for $45. A little radio that has the capability to stream Bluetooth, like if you want to listen to podcasts through a speaker, and you have charge ports. How cool is that? You have auxiliary. Yeah, like anyone's going to use that. Auxiliary slowly dying a slow and painful death. But anyway, it's really great. It's not bad at all. Go get you one. I'm bored, and that's my in-depth comparison with the 3 Ryobi audio systems I have. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, don't leave a like. I don't particularly care. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel before. I try to upload as often as possible, but with the way things are right now, and yes, you're looking at the smart TV in the corner, one day I probably will upload a video on how to connect Bluetooth stereos and audio systems to a smart TV. Because you actually can do that with these, believe it or not. It's very easy. Especially if you have a Fire Stick. So, I'm Ford, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace, take care.